Yo, what up, YouTube? This is Bobby. I'm back with another video. This is Bobby. And I'm gonna talk about third eye. I'm gonna talk about the third eye and my experience and all that because I wasn't really ready to open my third eye at the time. I was just discovering what it was at the time, so I didn't really know like what it was and all that. But how I got into it, I had looked up past life regressions and stuff because I heard people look at their past lives and stuff. So I was like, okay, that's cool. I wanted to look at my past lives. I want to know who I was in my past lives. So I was looking at YouTube videos about it, and it said something about the third eye. I was like, what is the third eye? I never know. I don't know none of this stuff. I'm like, what the hell is the third eye? So I looked it up, and it said not to open your third eye and all that. And it said something about, seeing crazy stuff and stuff that a person wouldn't be ready to see if they don't got their root chakra open. And with the root chakra, that represents safety, security, just feeling safe and grounded. If you don't know what grounded is, it's like there's a lot of grounding techniques. You could put your feet in the grass. That's a grounding technique, and meditating on your root chakra, playing root chakra frequency music. But yeah, okay, what was I talking about? About the third eye. But they said you don't open your third eye if your root chakra not open. And so I was like, all right. So what I did was I heard some stuff about mirror gazing. Wait, first I listened to some past life regression music first. And then I guess I didn't feel like listening to it no more. It said don't listen if you're not gonna do it. So I was just listening to it. So listening to the past life regression lady talking about some, relax, relax and all that. So I'm like, I'm relaxed. I was listening to it, but I just got bored of just hearing it. So and I seen some other stuff. It was like mirror gazing. It was like looking at yourself in the mirror, until you see something. You see, like, I heard about mirror gazing. Like, if you mirror gaze, you might turn into something else in the mirror and all that, like your true form under this body and all that. Because we're spiritual beings living a human experience. So just remember that I guess we're just here to have fun and know who we are at the end of the day. So yeah, but I was mirror gazing a little bit, and I kept staring at myself in the eyes. It was really creepy, but it was like really weird because I'm looking at my own self in my eyes. I was doing it for like 2 minutes, and then I got bored. I was like, all right, man, I'm like, forget this. I'm like, I got bored. I'm like, all right, forget this. So, later on, I started researching about mirror gazing. It was like mirror gazing, it opens portals. Like, in your third eye, you can open a portal in your third eye. So, all right, I'm done. I was like, holy shit. I'm like, wow, I should have researched this shit. I should have just researched it and see what it's about. So, like, I guess later on that day, like, I finished watching TV and I tried to go to sleep, and all I hear was wake. It was like wake, like in a deep voice. It's like wake. I was like, whoa, oh, like what the hell? It was like something in my head told me to wake, and it was my third eye. It was open because I guess I was mirror gazing, and I guess it opened like it cracked it open like just a little bit. It was like wake. I was like, oh, I was going crazy. I was like, yo, I had took my cover and I went in the living room to go to sleep and all that. So yeah, I had went in the living room and I was just going crazy. Like I was like, holy shit. I'm like, and I'm hearing voices in my head. I don't know, it probably my spirit guides or something that told me to wake. It was like wake, like in a deep voice. I'm like, whoa, whoa. But yeah, and then I felt like I was going crazy. It was like, I'm like, like, what do I do? What do I do? Like, and then it was just, I couldn't go to sleep. It just, like, I just couldn't go to sleep. I just was just hearing stuff and all that. It was just crazy. Um, one day, like, it was still open. It was still cracked. But one day, I was, watching TV and I yawned, and then I opened my eyes because when I yawn, now you have my eyes go, "Oh." And then I open my eyes. I see a fucking black figure shadow looking at me at the corner of my room. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh. I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. I'm like, I didn't know how to close my third eye because I knew it was cracked. It was cracked open just a little bit. But yeah, it was crazy. It was a crazy experience just to know, like I just felt like it gave me a little glimpse of what you'll see and hear when you open your third eye. My third eye, it felt like it's trying to open by me just talking about it. But yeah, that was the crazy experience. Like I just felt like I was going crazy. I couldn't sleep. I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, yeah. But I'm still working on my chakras though. But if you don't know what chakras are, I'll explain that in a different video. But I guess that's it for today. This was just my experience opening my third eye a little bit. I guess it was just cracked. I just knew it was cracked. I felt no, if it was cracked open, but I still opened it though. Yeah. This is Bobby. And I'll talk to y'all in another video. And by the way, happy Thanksgiving to y'all.